vision is to have the kids create content that tells South African people's stories with our own languages and create games that relate to everyone in the African continent.
A lot of people are trying to find out how they can learn coding, especially as it's a skill that is critical today, and even the government has said that they're trying to introduce this in schools. Let's find out about an online coding program.
So Zaio specifically is MICTC accredited, so we have an NQF level 5 accreditation. We have multiple courses. We have a short course, a self-paced short course, and then we have a boot camp which lasts about 6 months. So the self-paced course, obviously you do it as and when you're able to. Usually people that are in employment take up this option. So usually it takes them between 6 to 12 months. And then with the boot camp, which is structured, that takes about 6 months. I think we all know that we live in a very unequal society and high unemployment rates. So that's the thing that we look to solve. So we saw that quite a few of our peers aren't in any work. They aren't in any meaningful work as well. Whereas on the employment side, there are quite a few jobs that are opened, especially around the tech space. So we wanted to then bridge the gap between those jobs that are actually currently available, that just require certain skill sets, and then the people that are in unemployment now that look to gain employment, so to merge the two. I mean, more than anything, we didn't want to give people just content, or either video content or PDFs to download and then consume on their own. So we simulated an interactive live environment. So when you actually go onto a platform, it feels as if you're having a conversation with the instructor. So one of the things is, he'll say, there's code that I'm pushing to you now, and then you need to accept if you want that code to go in your environment, and then you start working on it with the instructor. So we simulated that environment for it to seem interactive as possible. We then added AI to the process where, it picks up all the mistakes that you're making and then starts helping you along the journey. So your learning experience and my learning experience might end up then being different because of that, because, we're not going to make the same mistakes and we're not going to get the same thing right all the time. So based on that, we then have a learning journey that is per individual. And then the last thing is that, we understand that a lot of people like still having that human element. So you do have access then to a tutor. So you can actually request a one-on-one support session where you can actually have that conversation with somebody who speaks your language. Not everything is done in English. If you are a Setswana speaker, you're a Zulu speaker, you can get a tutor that can explain concepts in the language you're most comfortable with. So on the screen, you'll find that, on the top right, that's where your sign up pages. So your sign in button, so you click there. It'll then give you an option to basically put in your details. Once you put in your details, you'll be able to have access to your dashboard. So on your dashboard, that's where you make your decision around which of the courses that you want to take. And then if you click on any of the courses, there'll be a further explanation of what the course has inside. And then, if you like everything that you see there, that's when you then enroll into the course. We have intakes every 2 months for our bootcamp. So the bootcamps are almost like it's a school, but it's fully online and fully virtual. So you attend from the comfort of your own home. And at the end of it, you get your certification and you get your first interview post-program.
SABC Network on Facebook, X and Instagram, News Network at sabc.co.za on email.